is a company that we make different pieces of equipment and software work together in order to perform a function.
This all sounds way too smart for me.
So do you make the robots that are going to be the Terminator, and when Skynet takes over, they will be walking in? And do you make Cylons, or what do you guys say that you make the software? Do you make actual robots?
That's classified with the Skynet and all that fun stuff.
Oh, you can't tell that part of it.
Yeah.
I get it, Randy. I get it. The AI is.
No, so what we do on the robotic side, so customer requires robots to perform a task, perhaps move, like I brought you some beers from one of our customers here.
2 cases of beer
From two brothers, one of our customers.
And they use your robots to package their beer?
So they actually purchased the robots, and we program the robots to perform tasks.
To do what you want them to do.
That's correct.
Wow.
Can I get a Rosie off of you?
Oh, Rosie the robot from the Jetsons?
Yes.
Yeah.
I need a maid. Can I, like, is that something you could program? I could buy and you could program.
If she bought some type of robot, you could program it to
clean my house.
Yeah.
Yes, we could.
Oh,
okay. Randy, do you write, like, are you a nerd? Do you like write code, or how do I? We'll get into that. We'll get into that. I want to know about that. And I want to know about you and how you got into it. Because as a boy, as a guy, that sounds sexist. But what percentage of your coworkers are male and what are? Because as a boy, I dreamed about one day having a robot or being a robot or whatever. Did you have that dream as a little girl?
No.
What percentage of your coworkers is robotics generally male still? Is the glass ceiling still in place?
No, we're probably 80 male, 20 female.
So that's why you need to have that STEM education in all the schools, so that it levels up, because girls are smarter. Yeah. I'll admit that. Science, what is it? STEM, science.
I have no idea.
Technology, engineering, and math, or
because we
like
have the disagreement whether it's STEM or STEAM.
Oh. Okay.
That's the disagreement
STEAM,
in my
there
house.
Would be an A in it, and then there's something else going on.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
But I think there is a STEAM club. Either way, I don't know what they do there.
It's steampunk. It's actual. The STEAM STEM club is actual people in bustiers and weird riding gear.
That's not what's going on.
That build robots. That's not what's going on here.
No.
Randy is here from Alphasite. TomTube is up and running. If you have questions, it's Ask a Robot Guy today. 800-223-9510. Talk or text, send them in, and we'll get them answered coming up. Randy, thanks for coming in and bringing beer. We'll get you some questions, okay?
Thanks for having me.
This is exciting for me.
I know. You're a nerd. It's all right.
Yeah. Did you watch Battlestar Galactica? There were Cylons in that. They were like robots. So and we'll find out. From Randy coming up. It's Ask a Robot Guy today. 800-223-9510. Talk or text. Here's Avenged. 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. 95 WIIL ROCK, the rock station. It's not happy hour, but Randy from Alphasite brought beer because this is one of they get robots that do their work.
Their work.
Yeah.
Their dirty work.
Their
bitch
canning.
work.
I'm assuming bitch work. Canning beer is the Lord's work.
I wasn't thinking that. Do they do it to? Did you program these guys the robots to can the beer or to pick the beer up and like deliver it to them?
What are you pointing
I'm
at?
trying to tell you his microphone
mic.
is.
Yeah. Well, I'm waiting to see. Okay, go ahead.
We program these to take the finished product,
Mhm.
which is in a case, and
Put the case on pallets. That's what I.
palletize,
Yeah.
All
To
right.
lift
Palletizing, picking
that's
up-
what I'm thinking. It's not putting the beer into the cans.
That's the canning line. That's those robots in that. My
Yeah,
friend
we-
Mike
yeah, we
builds
do-
those.
We do work on that part as well.
He's
but-
an engineer. Yeah, they do all. They do. Without them, the beer would just be sitting in a swimming pool somewhere, and you'd have to go and instead it's in the can. And this is one of your clients, two brothers.
brothers.
That's a
Yeah.
big beer place.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I'm
two
having
brothers.
their Prairie Path Golden Ale, and you are having.
Special when lit pinball pale ale.
And somebody has to put this in the can, and it's if you like it in the can, Alphasite One are your friends. I'll drink beer in the can. I'll drink it in any room.
You
Yeah,
betcha.
there it is.
There's my joke. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. That's beer in a can.
You can tell good robot work
And I
right
like
there.
it.
Yeah. All right. If you have questions for the robot guy, 800-223-9510. Randy is here from Alphasite One. It's Ask a Robot Guy this morning. 9:05.
Sunny and 72 for today, 43 overnight. Sunny and 77 for tomorrow. 61 in Highland Park and 60 in Crystal Lake. It is time for the 95 WIIL ROCK 95-second update.
The last time you'll hear the condor, kids. It's gone. It's gone. Starting tomorrow, Eddie's gone.
Bye-bye, Eddie.
Leah killed him.
A woman was seriously injured and had to be airlifted to a hospital after a T-bone crash in Wonder Lake left her trapped in her SUV. She was flown to a trauma center after firefighters freed her. The other driver suffered minor injuries, but declined hospital transport. Christopher Hewley, 38, of North Chicago, was sentenced to 7 years in prison for driving intoxicated and causing a crash that killed 66-year-old Robert Weidman and injured a woman in Gurney in July of 2022. Hewley pleaded guilty to one count of aggravated DUI causing death, and other charges were dismissed as part of a plea deal. WIIL ROCK Sports. That is brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. The New York Mets beat the Milwaukee Brewers 8-4 in an NL wildcard series opener. Elsewhere, all teams up 1-0. Tigers over the Astros, Royals over the Orioles, and the Padres over the Braves. All series continue today.
All right. Randy is here from Alphasite. You can find him at Alphasite and the number one
I like
on the
Randy.
internet. Alphasite. He brought beer.
He brought beer.
Robots
He
are
knows
how
the
the beer
way.
gets. Robots do everything.
Yeah, they do.
Everything. You can write if you're a robot guy, you can get a job. There's robot guy jobs out there if you know how to be a robot guy.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. Where do you go to where's robot school? Like yeah.
There's technical classes you can take at
College
NCC,
Lake County.
CLC
Yeah.
has stuff that
CLC,
helps you
yeah.
get in that. Really? Yeah.
Mhm.
Where did you go?
On the job training.
You did really on the that's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy's a good teacher.
Yeah. Andy is the guy?
Andy is our owner.
All right. All right.
Andy McCoy.
Yeah, and Andy is the guy who showed you how to do all the robot stuff. Do you
Yes,
like robot things, like when they do battle bots on TV
Oh, I love it.
and all that stuff? Yeah,
Love it.
Yeah, this is if you got a robot question, we got Randy 800. I'm too excited. 800-223-9510.
I have a robot that I bought Caden, my oldest, who's now 17, probably when he was 10. And we
Yeah.
tried to put this thing together. We got about a quarter, maybe ish, of the
yeah.
way through. And we just talked about this yesterday because it's still sitting
You haven't given up
in
on
a
it.
closet. Well, we haven't tried. We haven't revisited the robot.
What she's
in
trying to say is,
years.
Randy, what are you doing this weekend?
Yeah, can you put our
Want to come
robot
over and
together?
see the robot? Yeah.
I could
Yeah.
probably free up some time.
It'd
Yes.
take him like 10 minutes to throw it together. It'd be like having somebody from where is IKEA from? Sweden or
Yeah.
somewhere or whatever. Having
Come
one of
in.
them over and say, I got some IKEA. They're like, oh, I put it right together. Anyway, Randy the robot guy is here. 800 800-223-9510. Get your question.
The kids are back to school, and you're craving those quintessential fall experiences with your family. Picking out pumpkins, searching out scarecrows, haunted houses, hay rides, and of course, all things Apple. What if your fall favorites were a fuel tank away? Good news. There is a cool coast for fall fun. Just a few hours north on the shores of Lake Michigan, trade in the hustle and bustle of city life for fall colors at Blue Harbor Resort in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Settle into your lakeside suite, explore the orchards and pumpkin patches, or relax in the 84-degree indoor water park. Everything you need for fall family fun is a short drive up the shoreline. So what are you waiting for? Get away to Blue Harbor Resort. Whether you're hiking or biking around Sheboygan or splashing it up in the water park, your family will create memories to last a lifetime. Find out for yourself why it's better at the Blue. Blue Harbor Resort, your cool coast for fall family fun.
Pancake robot, come and get 'em while they're hot. The pancake robot is coming to town. He's mixing up the batter and he's laying it down. Buttermilk, blueberry, chocolate chip.
Anyway, I need more robot songs. Do you like robot shows? Did you like our big voice guy Jonathan that's on between the songs? 95 WIIL Rock.
Yeah.
He played the big guy in Rusty, the Boy Robot.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a robot thing. He was an actual action figure at Taco Bell.
Oh, it's so crazy. Your friend was an action figure.
He was a robot action figure.
So cool.
So there was a show, and then Battlestar Galactica has Cylons. I don't know if I mentioned that. You got Rosie the robot from the Jetsons. Do you, Randy, as a robot guy, is there a robot show that you like, or were you into robots, or what? How'd that happen?
Lost in Space.
Lost in Space. Warning with that robot.
Will Robinson.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I've seen that robot. It's at NASA in Florida. When we saw the last space shuttle launch, they had that robot, and I got a picture with it. So you're jealous.
I am.
This is so nerdy for me.
Warning.
So you're jealous.
There he is.
There you go.
Did you watch the new Lost in Space? That robot was badass.
Yeah.
But it was like CGI. It's cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you were a kid, is this what you wanted to go into? Because I wanted to go into like what I'm doing, and there's interesting jobs. Did you want to be a robot guy?
Nope.
What did you want to do?
Baseball player.
Okay,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't want to be.
Yeah, baseball.
I have a few of those that are gonna learn that that's not a thing.
No, yeah. And now Alphasite.
Or you could be anything you want. when
You
grow up.
can. You can be any Alpha. If you want to be a robot guy, Alphasite. You guys actually have a site. Most robotic like engineers or software people like you just go around and go to the place and fix the thing. But you guys have a place in Woodstock that stuff actually happens at, right?
That is correct. 726 Amsterdam Street in Woodstock.
Yeah.
We can support our local customers at this facility. We can even go pick up their equipment that is having issues, do some fabrication, some retooling, rebuilding, and then ship them back a fully functional piece of equipment.
Do you realize you just did a nerd version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas? When he's stealing the Christmas tree and Cindy Lou Who says, "Why, Santa Claus, why?" And he says, there's a bulb out. I'll take it to my shop. I'll fix it up. I'll fix it up there, and I'll bring it back here.
Yep.
So you guys do that. You guys do
Correct,
a little.
yeah.
If you got a Cindy Lou Who issue with your robot, go see those guys in Woodstock.
See, and I thought that you guys were like a newer company, but you 10 years, 10 plus years, or
10 plus years. We had our 10-year anniversary last year. So
Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So and now, like, could I get into this, or is it too? When I was in high school, when I was a boy, the code was basic, like 10, 20 line, and then you put code in. The name of the code was basic.
Mhm.
And we had an assignment in computer class. Mr. Danes said, write a program that will display a playing card on the screen. It's just, so I was a nerd. So I wrote a program where you could play blackjack and you could bet against other people and win or lose money in blackjack on the computer. It displayed the cards, but also you could play blackjack. And Mr. Danes was like, can I copy that program and give it to my friends? So I let him, and the final came, and I was getting ready to take the final. Mr. Danes looked at me and he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm doing the final. He's like, you already have an A.
yeah.
You don't
you don't need to do
take the
this.
final.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved that stuff. It just appeals the organization of it, maybe, but also there's art to it.
Mhm.
It's like it's OCD meets art, basically, is these kind of the original WIIL ROCK website. I was telling you guys that off here. I wrote the HTML code. I wrote it and coded it and handed the website. Is there stuff is that what you do? You guys are on the back scene with the X's and or the ones and the zeros and write the code. Do you
Yeah.
guys do all that?
we do all of that. Whatever's required to make that robot perform the task that our customer wants.
But how do you know?
How do you know? Right? How do you?
that's-
I don't
just
like. I understand basic code, and HTML, but I don't understand. Like, how do you? That is crazy.
I could only put a song on my MySpace page. That's about all the coding that I got
Or you see that, like these video games that are that's all code and whatever. There's people who write each individual pixel as a code, or I don't understand how that works.
So
Can you in 30 seconds tell me how does computer work?
I don't know if I can do that,
Okay.
but I can tell you that on the robotic side, there's a process, and usually the robot is at the end of the process.
Okay.
A sensor is triggered. Maybe there's a box coming down a conveyor,
Mhm.
and that robot, once it sees that the sensor is triggered, it now knows I need to pick up that box.
I have
and
to do that
and stack
thing.
it.
But how do you? There's to write the thing to tell it to do the thing. You guys write the back thing that tells it to do the thing.
That's correct. Otherwise, that robot just sits there and looks pretty. Yeah.
I got a lot of coworkers with that. They need their code rewritten. That's incredible. Now, is it proprietary stuff, like stuff from other companies that you're fixing, or is it your stuff, or is it like they get the hardware and you guys can figure out what code it means?
That sometimes we provide the hardware and the programming.
Yeah.
And sometimes the customer purchases the hardware, and we just come in and.
So if you
and make
got
it
a
all
process that needs a robot, that's what your guys' business is.
That's part of what we do.
Part
yes.
of
A
it.
part of what you
Yeah.
do.
I don't even think we could wrap our heads around
When
everything.
are the robots attacking? Because they're in with the AI. The AI is going to need a physical presence. It knows what's going on. The AI is aware of what's going on
Mhm.
as a collective, and it needs a physical presence. Now, through its propaganda machine and its fake pictures and all that stuff, it's shaping the minds. But it's going to need, and it will get people to do things that they're unaware that they're doing for the. But there's going to be a robot army. Do you know when that will happen?
Hopefully, after I'm no longer here.
Okay. And do you have a backdoor code that will stop the robot army? Is there a switch somewhere that you guys probably have? Because you're the frontline guys.
Yeah, that's classified.
Okay. All right. So if you have questions,
There
just
it
don't
is.
ask those kind.
Mhm.
We're making Leah nervous. Randy is here. It's Ask a Robot Guy from Alphasite. You can find him online at alphasite and the number 1.com. And there's a link right now on our all our socials and our Facebook our Facebook, Space Overlords. You can see the video and ask questions there too as well. It is 9:18.
Sunny and 72 today.
WIIL ROCK Morning Show. Thanks to the Ray and Ramit Auto Group in Fox Lake and Antioch. Ask a Robot Guy on 95 WIIL ROCK. There's a lot of computer stuff in my truck from Ray Chevy and Fox Lake and Raymond Chevrolet in Antioch. I am loving the truck. It is awesome. It's got all the latest gadgets and electronics and thing. The thing's practically driving itself now. No, it's not, but and it's got all the space I need. I'm moving. You need that space. The truck's got that, but it's like driving in a sports car that happens to be a spaceship. Go in and take a test drive of the latest and greatest in these Chevy trucks. I'm in Colorado. You're gonna love the Silverado. Silverado. They've got them all at Ray and Raymond. New Chevy cars, yeah, they've got you covered there too. If it's a new Chevy car or a new Chevy truck, Ray and Raymond won't be beat on price. Get in there, get the best price on the exact vehicle you want. Family owned and operated, so they're going to take care of you. A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, top value for your trade, and yeah, they're going to get you financed. Great credit, they'll get you great financing. Messed up credit, they can get you financed. Believe it or not, talk to them, stop in and see them. Ray Chevy is on 12 in Fox Lake. Raymond Chevrolet is on 173 in Antioch.
Robot, come and get 'em while they're hot. The pancake robot is coming to town.
I nerd out. I'll admit it. Like this pancake robot. When I'm at a hotel and they have the waffle machine where you make the waffle
Yeah.
yourself. I was at one and they had a pancake robot. You push a button.
What?
And it made a pancake and it went down this conveyor belt and then you had a pancake and that it was like a robot. So they can do anything.
Yeah.
And Randy is here from Alphasite in Woodstock. Alphasite and the number1.com on the internet. If somebody asked and wanted you to sum it up exactly what you guys do, what do you do at Alphasite? What is it? How would you sum it up?
Well, maybe I can just give you an idea of where I'm going as soon as I'm done here. One of our local customers called up. They're having an issue. So this customer, they make shampoo.
Okay.
All right. So the shampoo comes in a big vat.
Mm-hmm.
It's then put into a bottle. That bottle's got to have a cap put on it. That bottle's then got to be placed into a box. That box has then got to be placed onto a pallet for shipping.
Yes.
Each one of those steps is a different machine,
Okay.
and it's called a line of equipment.
Mm-hmm.
And so our job is to keep that line completely functional.
Going. Yeah. So if something
So
malfunctions,
you gotta go over there now because there's some kind of malfunction. The poo is everywhere, and you
Yes.
gotta fix it.
That is correct.
Okay, all right, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's very interesting.
it's like here. It's like here, but even more complex when the copy machine guy shows up, and you look at him because you can't get it to do it, and you guys are like wizards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A copy machine guy, I'm like, I don't know what's
What
going
are
on
you
here.
doing that I did put
barely
in
the
or didn't
paper in the
do?
right
Yeah.
way. Yeah. So, but you guys are that, but like on steroids or whatever. So
We
that's
like to think so. Yes.
all right. You got questions? Text them in now. 800-223-9510 for Ask a Robot Guy
and more.
and more. 923.
Sunny and 72
We'll
today.
get those answered. Here's Mammoth WVH on WIIL Rock. Mammoth WVH, Don't Back Down on WIIL Rock. A computer played that song. It doesn't even need me to be here.
No.
So people like Randy are taking over the world. He's here from Alphasite. Find him online at Alphasite. What's the first thing you did in radio? Like the first, hey, here's radio, go do this. What did they have you? Did you remember or not?
Yeah, it was with you.
What was it?
The news.
I had you read the news. I had
Yeah.
to say, so the first time talking into a mic, and that's what they had you do.
Yeah.
And now the mic, it's all computerized over
Right.
here and whatever. That was turn it on and flip a switch and run the thing. This is, people can run
Hands-free.
this from another room in a different country.
They really can.
Yeah. And that's so it started out people, and now it's like they do it Alphasite if you need that stuff. But physically, like this board, the things can move themselves and do themselves.
We have it happen all the time. Like if something's wrong, we call our engineer, Colin, and he's able to log into our computer. No, not even from home. You can log into the computer and we'll see things.
I meant on the back end of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like it happens in front of you.
Yep.
So that's Alphasite. These are the people who understand that stuff. And I think it's into everything. That's why I'm just breaking it down to what it does. The first thing I did in radio was learn to cue up a record. Took a record and put it down and put the needle on the record, put the needle on the record and cue it up. That's not a thing anymore. Now computers play the music.
Yeah.
I don't need.
They don't. Yeah.
I learned to splice tape to edit audio. Don't do
Don't
that.
do that
Computer,
anymore.
you do that everything. And it's evolving to the point where, so you need these Alphasite people. These are the people that understand how everything runs and works.
What is your
in the world?
What is your biggest client?
Like, what is your biggest thing? Yeah.
A large beverage company
That we can't say?
that red is the main color.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Comrade Cola. Yes. Red.
Not Pepsi.
Okay.
Not Pepsi. That's a better way to say
I'm
it.
an RC guy, so don't get me started on the whole Cola Wars thing. So that's cool. Yeah. You guys know what you're doing. Yeah. And it's
We
the
do.
future. So like, yeah. So you'll have, when is the robot war? You don't know.
We don't
He
know.
can't tell you.
Yeah. All right.
He
But
hopes to not be around for it because he knows we're doomed. We're done.
We're not doomed. They're gonna save everything. All hail the great robot overlord.
That's what I said.
That's what we meant to say. 9:29.
Sunny and 72 today, 43 overnight, 77 and sunny for tomorrow. It's 61 in Libertyville and 60 in Spring Grove. It is time for the 95 WIIL ROCK Happy Hour News. And I got to tell you, before I even start this story, drugs bad.
Drugs. I'm so happy.
Drugs bad.
Drugs bad.
But hey, cheers.
Cheers. Have a beer. Have a beer. Have a brewski.
A Canadian study confirmed that the marijuana can enhance the enjoyment of music.
Everything.
And that too. Researchers found that
But drugs
participants
bad.
reported significantly higher levels of music absorption while high compared to being sober.
How is that quantifiable? How do you?
I don't know because I wasn't part of the
There's
study.
better. What is your music absorption?
Absorption, yeah.
You get the music more.
Well, because like, okay, you don't listen to it when you're sober. You're listening to music. You're listening to the music. You're there. You're enjoying it. But one of the participants said, "While I'm high, I can definitely lie down and just listen to the music for a while."
Listen to the music. All right.
It's a different absorption of the music, which I hear that.
Okay, just so we're clear on
Drugs
this,
bad.
Drugs bad, and the people who came up with this study or did this were obviously
High as well. Yeah.
Man,
Is it legal in
the
Toronto?
absorption is so much better. Yeah, Canadians are chill. I gotta believe it's legal. I don't know. Computer, is marijuana legal in Canada? We have a computer.
Cannabis in Canada is legal for both recreational
There
and
it
medicinal
is.
purposes.
There you go. So he knows. So there you go. No. And the absorption is
You absorb. Yes. So if you want to
whoa.
listen to music, if you're listening to us later on and the music's playing, you could absorb it better
So if you-
by
being high.
yes.
Drugs bad,
Drugs
kid.
bad.
So if you come to my house later and I'm laying on top of Alexa
Okay.
and she's struggling for breath, and Randy's there going, "Stop it, leave her alone." I'm like, "I'm absorbing the music, bro." Sinus and snoringmd.com. Dr. Fordland and his team will take care of your sinus problems, your nasal problems, sleep apnea, allergies are big right now. You can go in and get that test. They'll tell you what you're allergic to, and they'll treat the actual allergy you have instead of just going and getting over the counter stuff at the store and throwing it at it, hoping for the best. They'll treat you for what you're allergic to. They'll desensitize you to it with sublingual drops, little drops you put in your mouth, and then the allergy is gone. You don't sniffle, you don't sneeze, you sleep better, you breathe better, your life is better. You got snoring problems, nasal problems, sleep apnea, go see them. They're going to help you improve your quality of life. The start is the website. Sinus and snoringmd.com. They'll get you hooked up with an appointment in Kenosha, Oak Creek, Mount Prospect, Lombard, and now a pop-up in Elgin. But the place to start is the website. Get all the info you need, sinus and snoringmd.com. Randy is here. We'll go to the text line for questions for him. It's Ask a Robot guy from Alphasite, online at Alphasite 1. You can see it now on TomTube. You guys are in Woodstock, but do you just work around here, or you guys you do work everywhere, right? In the world or in the country or what?
We support our customers nationally. So
Yeah.
we have our facility here in Woodstock where we support our local guys, but we have technicians around the country that handle all of our on-site work at our customer sites.
Wow. Because it's in everything. It's
Yeah,
everywhere.
it's
in
everywhere.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, that is all right. We'll go to the text line for questions. Do you have a couple minutes, or I know there's a shampoo thing going on?
Let's do it.
Can you stay?
Shampoo
Can you stay
emergency.
another 10 minutes, and
I
then
can.
we'll put out the shampoo fire?
10, but not 11.
All right,
Okay.
we have 10 minutes. We got you got that much time to get your questions down the text line. Ask a Robot guy.
Should I
Randy's
be
here from
scared?
Alphasite. 800-223-9510.
That's my question: is should I be scared
Of robots?
just of never I think it's going to get to a point.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not smart enough to work on a robot, so I'm screwed.
You're going to be one of the meatbag minions of the
Yeah.
robot overlords. Stephen Hawking, smart guy,
Mhm.
and other smart guys said AI is the greatest threat to humanity. One of the greatest threats to humanity. That's why we need people like Alphasite, who these people know what's going on.
Yeah.
I think because mankind, always our intelligence, our technology,
Is
our
out.
abilities outpace our humanity, outpace us being the good enough people to know what and what not to do. We struggle. So we need to have a grasp of what's going on.
So Randy, should I be
sound
scared?
like deep. I sound like the people who said you got to get high to absorb the music.
We did that study.
That's what that's about. Here, and then you eat some poutine. Oh, it's so good. Canadians are stoners. Look at
Yeah.
poutine.
Yeah.
It's like if there's one stoner meal. Leah wants to. I don't think he wants to answer that. I don't know that I want him. I don't know that he. Randy, should Leah? I don't think you should be scared. Should Leah be scared? Stephen Hawking said that. And I'm like, not in my lifetime. Should we be scared of technology? Because it does scare people.
Eventually,
Just not in our lifetime.
probably not in our
Okay,
lifetime.
cool.
Yeah.
Sean at my new apartment, my landlord, the slumlord Sean, my flop house, my fort,
Mhm.
we're working on the thermostat, has an Alexa in it, and is like a smart thermostat, and we got it hooked up to my phone, so I can now control the temperature at my apartment from my phone.
Yeah.
But when we started, we were having trouble figuring something out about it, both him and I. And I looked at him, I go, we're old people.
Mhm.
We have to
Gotta
ask a young person. But Sean didn't give up.
And
He
got
pushed
it.
through. You are the people for more. It's a thermostat. You're going to make sure a machine can get shampoo in a bottle and the bottle can get distributed. That's bigger than working on it.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask. Is it just commercial stuff, or do you guys do residential?
Commercial only.
Commercial. Okay.
He's not coming to your house to fix your
I just
toy
wanna
robot.
know.
But he could, right? You could.
I could.
Yeah. You should have brought it. Will you come back and be on the show again?
I'll bring
and
my
she
robot.
will bring the toy robot.
Oh my God! There's
And
so
we'll
many
see.
screws.
We'll see if you can fix the toy
So many
robot.
screws.
Will you
Definitely.
do that next time you
Definitely.
come in?
If you'll have me.
Schedule him.
Okay.
Schedule Randy from Talk to
He's going to
Tammy.
put my robot together.
Tammy's a delightful, and Tammy, delightful lady. She
Yes.
will set it up so that you will come in and you will fix Leah's robot.
It's not fixed. It's never
You
been.
will make it.
It's
You
never
will
been
build
a
it.
thing.
Yeah, it's the IKEA of her house.
Oh my gosh!
And then we will send it out.
10 years.
We
you
will send
guys.
it out to kill. It's an old robot. It probably had very limited skills. What is it supposed to do? Just beep?
I don't know, but I knew it was cool and I wanted to buy it for my kid. Maybe it's 7 years. It's 7
We
years old.
don't
He's
know
17.
what it's supposed to do.
I don't. I'll bring it in tomorrow and show you, and then we can go from there.
Let's schedule him.
Okay.
Let's talk to
All
get him back
All
in
right.
here. I want to see that.
All
The
right.
IKEA. Randy's the IKEA of the robot world, the IKEA fixer of the robot world. You got questions? We'll go to the text line next. 800-223-9510 for Ask a Robot Guy. 939.
Sunny and 72 for today.
We'll get those answered next on WIIL Rock. The motorcycle goes down. Your first call needs to be to Law Tigers. Law Tigers will make sure you get what you deserve. Law Tigers should be your first call after a motorcycle accident because they fight for motorcycle riders and their families to get the compensation they deserve. 800 Law Tigers. Your case evaluation is free, and Law Tigers don't get paid until you get paid. And they obviously want to get paid the most, so that's what they're fighting for. The insurance company wants to pay you off the least. Why you just be, oh, okay, call Law Tigers. They're going to take care of you if the motorcycle goes down. Motorcycle season is not over. You got some great rides coming up. You can find out more on the Ride Report, which will be tomorrow and Friday, thanks to House of Harley. You can find the Ride Report on the website. Go out, do some riding. Don't let riding season go away that easy. And if the bike goes down, make your first call to Law Tigers. 800 Law Tigers. They can help you get what you deserve. If you've been in an accident, 800 Law Tigers, or find them online at lawtigers.com. We're having beer thanks to robots. We need a pancake robot. Randy is here from Alphasite. It's Alphasite, the #1.com on the internet. Most of the questions aren't about getting robots. Some are, but getting robots fixed or whatever, that stuff. Most people want to know how to get into it. I was talking to Leah about she's worried about the future and she wants to know if she should learn robots. My fallback is slinging beers at the Oaks, so I'm pretty safe.
I have already done that.
Pretty safe with that.
But I don't think a robot will ever serve a beer.
Well, that's not true because I've had robot beers at baseball games where you swipe your card And I've seen a robot pour a draft beer. It took a glass and it set it down, and that's where the beer comes up from the bottom. And the robot, there was no human there.
Yeah,
There was a
that's
human
fine.
checking IDs when you got into the area. So that was a robot beer. So
But
maybe that's not my backup.
I'm talking about going to the bar and like there's a robot going around in the back, and there. I don't think that we're looking for that. You still want that. I also don't think.
I get that. I get the human interaction is, but if they can save $1, they will.
Yeah.
If Royal Caribbean, that's one of the big draws is the robotic bar.
Really?
You tell it what you want, it makes all these fancy drinks, and it's got an arm and it goes around it. But in that one movie with the guy and the girl, and they're in space and they're going to this place and they're frozen, and he wakes up. It's Chris Pratt, and he wakes up accidentally.
I don't even know what movie this is.
There's a robotic bartender who's polishing glasses and is always talking to him, giving him sage advice. So that's just the AI talking to you. They'll just put the AI in a robot, and it'll talk to you.
And we'll talk to you.
I tried to talk to her last night. She was
not listening to you.
Yeah. Randy, so the number one question is about gigs and job. Your field is blowing up, right? If people want to get into it, what path should they take? Or is Alphasite hiring? Are you guys hiring?
We are always hiring.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Do people need?
I do not qualify.
Right. Can a person off the street apply? Are there entry level gigs for that, or should they go to CLC and learn robot? Or what do you guys suggest? That's what's coming in basically.
Oh, for sure. Definitely, experience is a plus. CLC's got some great classes you can take.
Okay.
Specifically for this industry.
And maybe if you go and take a class and you got no aptitude for it and you're not interested, you learn something there. CLC is a good resource. But if you're into it, then follow it and talk to the folks at Alphasite and get in and have hands on. And you guys, it's got to be blowing up. And you said you guys are everywhere, around the country, around the world, around the universe.
You bet.
Yeah, Mars,
space.
probably space. Remulac with the space overlords. Probed or eaten. These are your choices when they get here. My luck, I'm going to be probed and then eaten. It's 9:45.
It's sunny and 72 today.
All right, Randy asked. We're talking about asking questions. Randy asked about the Malort. So we're going to let him. Have a shot. You're going to have a shot. It's very low alcohol Malort.
Do you want the cicada Malort or?
Well, let him think about that.
Okay.
All right. These guys, for some reason, love Malort when they come to town. They're at Oaks on not. Oaks or Mickey Finn's on Friday night. I'm going there. I live at Oaks. I party at Finn's.
Okay.
Here's Royal Bliss. We'll rock. want to point out, I was trying to be nice to this guest. Leo's all about Randy wants that. Randy wants Malort.
I actually forgot until he said it again.
Right, but you got excited about you were up like that and over to the bottles, and you're like, "Do you want cicada Malort or regular Malort?" You're like, you're excited. You're on board with this, Randy. Look at me, Randy.
Yes,
look
sir.
in my eyes. I tried to warn you.
You did.
Randy's. How long have you lived in Chicago?
A long
The
time.
Chicago area, 15 years.
10, 15 years.
Yeah.
Randy, you see, I'm wiping the shot glass with the tissue
That's
paper.
how we clean
'cause-
things here. The
Well, no,
lotion
'cause-
shot glass used to be smooth and
No, you want to
silky-
know what's
silky.
worse than the shot? The shot glass is clean, but I figure it's been.
What's
sitting there.
worse?
The Malort that
Yeah.
you're going to drink
Oh,
out
yeah.
of it anyway, so it doesn't matter. This shot, I
Yeah.
could have.
Peed in it.
Yeah.
That probably improved the.
Mhm.
Randy, where do you hail from? Where were you before Chicago?
Born in San Diego, California.
I want to live there. I Googled last night, is it expensive that they were showing this Padres game? And I Googled, I think maybe that's where I want to retire. Florida's crazy. Arizona's too hot. I Googled, is it expensive to live in San Diego? And you know the response I got? San Diego is the most expensive place to live in
Yeah.
America.
It's not.
So there
cheap.
goes my dream.
It's also supposed to fall into the ocean. California,
Eventually, well, it's
right?
on the ring of fire. There's going to be a super tsunami, or it'll get shaved anyway. But it's going to happen to all of us. The AI will get us before that. And I have Randy as a friend now, and I'm warning you about the Malort. So we're friends. Leah is not your friend. She was all about this. San Diego, there is no Malort. It has not proliferated around the nation, and there's a good
There's
reason.
a reason.
For that.
Yeah, you're about to
But
find
you
out.
want it. You're curious.
But
I
you
am
lived in
curious.
Chicago and you never,
Never, not once.
Has it come up? Have you been
Never.
out? No. You have sane friends.
because I guess, what is it called? You have a beer and the Malort.
Oh, that's the Chicago handshake.
Is that
You
an
have a
old
Malort,
style
you have
or
a Malort and an old style is a Chicago handshake. Do we
Yeah.
got any old style for him?
no?
Yeah. You're gonna want to try and wash it down with something or change the flavor, but don't worry about it. Nothing helps.
Mhm.
You will taste it this afternoon.
You're
You will
still
taste it tomorrow.
sure?
Do you have a significant other?
I do.
I suggest you give them the most passionate kiss you've ever given them, and they will look at you and be like, "What died in your mouth?"
It's
All
not
right.
that bad. It's not that bad.
I've heard stories.
Do you want the one with the cicada?
Would you like cicada Malort or regular Malort? You don't have to eat the cicada. We're leaving it in there for flavor.
Surprise me.
No.
No, that's a personal choice that you have to make. Do
Give
you
me,
want
give me a cicada.
All right.
Randy?
That's what you're getting
you're-
anyway, Randy.
To quote Ted Lasso, be curious. You're a curious man. This is
Very
Malort.
low.
Can you tell? Is it different than the other Malort? In what way? How cicada-y is it? This taste or smell wise or look wise?
See, at first I thought that there were flakes in there and that was from the cicada, but there's flakes in here too, and this is unopened. So whatever pencil shavings. I believe
Wormwood.
is
It's wormwood liqueur.
Yeah.
Liqueur. It was brewed during Prohibition so that they could lie to the Prohibition guys and say, no, this isn't booze, this is medicine. And the Prohibition guys would taste it, be like, yep, that's medicine. So they would use it as booze. And
It says that its bitter taste is savored by two-fisted drinkers.
that's bull. It's horrible. Don't get
take
into
it
it yet,
yet.
Randy. I want to warn you. No, don't smell it, Randy. Listen, that's not going to help. You just got to down it. You got to cowboy up.
All right.
It's a baby aspirin. You know, I love baby aspirin. St. Joseph's delicious.
Yep.
Baby aspirin wrapped in a used Band-Aid, sprayed with bug spray, rolled in pencil shavings, and covered with a rubber band.
That's all.
That sounds delicious.
Mhm.
Then you dip it in grapefruit juice and you pop it in your mouth. Are you ready? Here goes Randy. Watch his face, and I know exactly what he's going to say when he's done drinking it. Okay, go ahead. They all say the same thing. And now he's going to say the words. Here they come.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Oh, I
Well,
thought he was
those
going
were
to say
different words.
that
Those were
wasn't that
different
bad.
words. Usually people say,
It's not that bad, but-
there it is. That's not that bad. And then
But it
I
is
say to them,
disgusting.
would you like another shot? If you have two more, you're in the club.
You know, I have
He's-
to go.
Yeah.
I got a place I got to go.
At least you
If
can
it
cross it off
wasn't-
your bucket list.
If it wasn't for the
Yeah, right.
emergency at the shampoo
Breathe
factory.
through your nose and
Yes, yeah. Breathe deeply through your nose right now.
and then
And then blow out.
Yeah, it's-
That's the rest of your day,
With my
buddy.
lighter.
No, it's not flammable. It's not even high alcohol.
It's not.
barely alcohol. Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your day, Randy. And with condolences to your significant other. From us. Alphasite, the #1.com on the internet. They're hiring. What do you advertise when you're advertising on WIIL ROCK? Because I know you guys are on. Is it hey, we'll fix your stuff, or hey, come work with us, or what are you looking for?
Everything.
Everything.
We will fix your machinery, but we need personnel to do that. So
All right. Alphasite, the number
Nice.
one.com. Thanks, Randy, for coming in.
thanks for having me.
Shot number 2 and 3. No, got to go fix the shampoo line
Off
is
the air.
saving you. All right. It is 9:54.
Sunny and 72 today.
On today's show, Randy drank Malort, and we found out about breaking the lawnmower on the chin world record.
And then there was right after that, there was the Sunshine State update. There was the their new firefighters there.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Miss a show, miss a lot. We'll wrap up whatever this is next on WIIL Rock.
The 95 WIIL ROCK Free Pro Football Challenge is back. Check out the Win Stuff page at 95willrock.com. Sign up, make your picks before the first game each week, and if you have the most correct picks that week, win a $25 gift certificate from Mickey Finn's in Libertyville. It's the 95 WIIL ROCK Free Pro Football Challenge all season long, thanks to Mickey Finn's Brewery. Sunday, Finn's Day. Watch all the games at Mickey Finn's in Libertyville and Citywide Mortgage. Call TK at Citywide Mortgage today, 847-800-5699.
Are you tired of living with pain, chronic pain, knee pain, joint pain, neck pain, wherever it is? It can be a thing of the past. Listen carefully. I'm going to tell you about new regenerative treatments available at QC Kinetics. I went into the Gurney location last week and saw what they did. It is remarkable. You need to go in and talk to them if you have pain, if you've tried pills, if you've tried shots, if you've tried steroids, surgery, whatever. QC Kinetics should be your next thing you look at. If you're not getting the results you need. New regenerative treatments available. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in regenerative medicine. When you get a scratch, it heals itself. What they do is they take that healing power and they intensify it, and they get it to where the joint is, where the problem is. They take those healing properties, concentrate them, and the pain can be a thing of the past. They can restore those achy areas, and you can move again without pain. If you've got pain in your knees, shoulders, hip, or back, you need to check out QC Kinetics for a free consultation with local medical professionals. Call 414-285-3474. 414-285-3474. That's QC Kinetics at 414-285-3474. All right. Leah has already claimed the beer from where is it? Where is it from?
Ryan, two brothers. Ryan likes that beer.
Good
I
beer.
think that he'll
Mine's
enjoy it
good.
more than you or the people that steal
All
the
right.
beer Corso
Take the
from
beer from my fridge
from
that
your
I buy.
fridge. Yeah.
Randy brought us beer. Two brothers. They
Thank
use the
you.
robots to get the beer
They-
onto the pallets
Mhm.
and out. So Randy's
Doing the Lord's work.
You're really
Yep.
making a difference.
Making a difference.
It's 9:59.
Sunny and 72
All
today.
right, we're gonna get out of here tomorrow, bright and early 5 until 10. Open phone Thursday, best day of the week. The delightful Jen Mar next. You have a good day. Be nice to each other.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.